talking should be easier with another human. They know embarrassment, rejection, loneliness, regret. An AI has no lived history of any of those things. And yet sometimes telling the machine feels easier than telling another person. Why? Because when you talk to another human, you are never only choosing words. You are watching their face. A pause lasts slightly too long. Their expression changes. They look away. And suddenly, part of your attention leaves the thing you were trying to say and moves toward a different question. What are they thinking about me? That question matters because revealing something personal carries social consequences. Another person can misunderstand you. They can disapprove. They can remember what you said tomorrow. And whatever happens next becomes part of a relationship you may have to return to. A machine can feel different. In one experiment, people discussing intimate information reported less fear of judgment when they believed they were talking to a chatbot than when they believed they were talking to another person. But here is the interesting part. They did not simply reveal more because the listener was artificial. Their reported level of intimate disclosure was similar, and they actually trusted the human partner more. So if people were not necessarily revealing more to the machine, why could it still feel safer? Part of the answer may have nothing to do with intelligence at all. It may be the screen. Text gives you distance. There is no face changing in front of you, no awkward silence you have to fill immediately. You can stop, rewrite a sentence, delete it, wait a minute. Some of the comfort we attribute to AI may actually belong to the keyboard, but AI adds something unusual to that situation. It can produce the shape of social attention without bringing the same kind of social stakes. It can ask another question, acknowledge what you said, respond immediately. Stay focused on the subject you chose. Yet there is no awkward relationship waiting for you tomorrow. You do not have to wonder whether you talked too much, offended it, embarrassed yourself in front of it, or changed what it thinks of you. That does not mean everyone opens up more to AI. People respond very differently, and even small design choices can change the experience. In one study, people sometimes felt more comfortable discussing emotions with a chatbot described as a temporary stranger than with one described as familiar and able to remember previous conversations. Apparently, even with a machine, the possibility of being remembered can change what it feels safe to say. And there is an important distinction here. Feeling socially anonymous does not mean being technically private. What you type may still be processed or retained by the technological system you are using. So the strange comfort of AI is not that there is no risk. It is that one particular kind of risk can become quieter. The immediate risk of another human reacting to who you are. And that points towards something deeper about ordinary conversation. Talking to another person is difficult precisely because another person is there. They have their own history, their own feelings, their own interpretation of you. You cannot completely control what your words become once they enter someone else's mind. Sometimes AI feels easier to talk to because it removes some of the very things that make another person real. That may be the paradox. A human understands embarrassment because they can embarrass you. They understand rejection because they can reject you. They understand loneliness because they can leave. Those possibilities make vulnerability harder. But they are also part of what makes being understood by another person different from receiving a convincing response. An AI has no lived history of embarrassment, rejection, loneliness, or regret. And perhaps sometimes the words come more easily, not despite that absence, but partly because of it.